This earth was created with everything we need to give our thoughts forms and shapes. There is enough energy in this universe to power every emotion we feel and turn them into reality, where they become things. Money flows through me now. I'm a magnet for money. I bargain with life for billions, yeah, and billions I get. I'm a money magnet, a money magnet. I'm a money magnet. Money is flowing to me now. Hello again, and thanks for joining me today. It's another beautiful day, I hope, for you. Today we're going to talk about being a money magnet. And I won't be specifically talking to you about money, but be teaching you that you actually are a magnet for everything that you experience. And so we'll get right into it. As I said, I'm reading from notes from a previous seminar that I did, and we'll start with money magnet. And this is a little bit long today. To manifest, you need an internal energy to build the right connection for things to come from the unreality, or in this case you can say imagination, into reality. Thoughts become things, or thoughts become physical reality. I would go further to say thoughts commands physical reality. In order for you to have and enjoy things, you must have these thoughts. In other words, no thoughts, no things. The power needed to energize thoughts into things has always been here and will always be here. It is like electricity. It was always here and it will always be here. All that is needed is a system of connection and transportation, or in this case conduction, to put it to use. We live in an absolutely intelligent universe. Its qualities are amazing, but it only responds or reveals itself to those who seek. If you do not seek, if you do not ask, if you do not knock, you will never receive or experience all the possibilities that are yours in this life. Thoughts become things. Thought becomes the magnet that attracts things, situations, and opportunities to you, whether negative or positive. Thoughts also form the connection between you and the creative energy of the universe. If you have no thoughts, you have no connections. The level of your current experience is in direct proportion to the intensity of your current thoughts. You know, as a man thinks, so is he. What is separating you from an amazing reality are your thoughts. Once these thoughts are in place, they become the connections to what you want. Like every connection, if it is not strong enough, then nothing will happen. Nothing will get to you. Nothing will flow to you. Nothing will manifest. That energy will not take physical form. It takes strong, heavy-duty wires to conduct high voltages and currents. It takes a strong ship to transport oil. It takes power for you to receive your favorite TV shows. I think you get the picture. The next step is writing down your thoughts. then speaking them as though they were a reality, as though they already exist. When you speak them, they become an affirmation. Affirmations create a path or a channel through which things comes from the energy or thought world to the physical world. When this is done, you have now set in motion the process of creating these realities. At this point, the intelligence of the universe goes to work for you. It is like planting a seed. You put the seed in the ground, and the universe goes to work germinating that seed until it becomes a plant, to when it blossoms, to when it becomes a tree or bear fruit or whatever. When you have your thoughts in place and the universe responds to what you are asking for, you must be prepared to act on instruction that flows from divine intelligence, hunches and directions, and opportunities that follow in the days, weeks, and months to come, and sometimes even years. These are what it will take to do the transfer from the unreality or to the imagination to the reality or to the real world. If you do not follow these instructions and take those opportunities, then nothing will manifest in your life. And you might say, this does not work. And you would not have realized that it just did. To become a money magnet, you must have the thoughts in place that attracts money. These thoughts must also consist of what you will do in exchange for that money. The people that attract great wealth and give great services, these are the people that we know. Some of them are actors, sport figures, owners of big companies. But in everyday life, there are people making a living that attracts money because in their minds, they are already rich. Let me tell you of a story of a friend of mine. When I met her, she had, I think it was $100,000 in an investment. She was getting 5% a year. But anyways, I asked her for her goals and her dreams, and she told me what her goals and her dreams were. And at the end of life, she wanted to own a bed and breakfast in the Caribbean. So, when I met her, we started to talk about her goals and her dreams, and I began to realize what it was. So the $100,000 that she had, that she was getting a 5% return on at the end of the year, I was able to get her into a company to give a 25% return. The next thing, she owned a small building in one city. The next thing I knew, she owned from that building, she borrowed money against that, bought other apartments. Anyway, long story short, one day she phoned me because she was about to retire and she was about to, see what her worth was, how she was going to retire, how she was going to live. And when they added up all her assets, she was a millionaire. She phoned me up and said, hey, guess what? She said, I'm a millionaire. I said, really? She said, yes. She was worth $1.2 million. And from that, she retired and she did get her bed and breakfast in the Caribbean. And that's where she spent the rest of her life. I followed her whole life and she passed away, unfortunately, at her bed and breakfast in the Caribbean. But she had a goal and she had a dream. And it wasn't measured by the size of her income, because she was not making enough to even be considered a millionaire. But when you believe and you want it, and you have that desire and you have that dream and you can dream about seeing it happening every day, something goes to work for you and it happens. I can tell you about my story, but I'm here to help women and we're going to use women's stories. But you are a magnet for whatever you want in life. And the things that you're attracting are the things that you're believing for. You have to change your thoughts. You have to become strong inside and know this is what you want. And once that is established, I don't want to be religious here, but it says, if you have faith as a grain of mustard seed, you shall move a mountain. Well, this lady compared to what she accomplished in life, what she had at the time was a mustard seed. And if that's all you have, that's all you need. Believe, and the rest will happen. You'll be surprised at how doors will open, how opportunities will come, how you will meet people that will help you. But it only happens after you believe, after you become that magnet, and become that magnet for money. It is clear in life that we attract what we have. From our friends to our wealth, the thoughts that we think form the magnetism that attract what we are thinking to us. I am created with everything I need to attract everything to me. You have the potential, you just have to use it. I am created with magnetic powers. You have to tell yourself this. I am a magnet. You have to tell yourself this. I can attract to me anything, all my wants, all my desires, all my needs. As I'm energized and excited about something, my magnetism draws it today. Today, I want money. Attract it. It's yours. See you on my next video.